All right, what is going on? Entertainment. So I'm coming to y'all with another video. And y'all, we're doing a Now That's Zeus Town Hall. Since they want to mix it up, let's do it Now That's Zeus Town Hall. So we're going to talk about Zeus and that is TV. All right, first I wanted to get into y'all is Rollie. So it looks as if Rollie is giving the Not TV girls their props. She feels as if a lot of the Not TV girls are carrying the season. This is why I always say on my channel, I'm like, Lemmy really has to give Tilo his props because a lot of the girls that go over there from Not As TV, they really make the show pop. So she talks about it in this live. You could clearly see that she's in a hotel room, which further tells me that a lot of the season is going to be the girls meeting up and then going back to their respective hotel rooms, which y'all know how I feel about that.
Shit. When I tell y'all, some of the shit is lies to make themselves look good. You know what? For instance, Summer comes in here every scene and gets beat up. She been getting her whooped since she touched this production. I promise y'all. She ain't won not one fight. I told you, baby been leaking. Baby been knotted up. She just been for refusing to come to set. Like, it's ridiculous. So, like, it's been ass whoopings every day. Ridiculous. Half these people literally signed up to be on the show and is ready to go home. Dick board, bitch, how do you even do that? That should be.
Rollie to me has a lot of audacity to be saying all of this. Weren't you running from Daisy because your arm? Like, I'm so confused as to why she has the audacity to be judging people like this, as if for the past few seasons, really, Rollie has been chilling while the other girls have been getting pummeled left, right, and center. And now that they brought the one girl that actually wanted you, you scream about your arm, which is valid because your arm is really busted open. But she should be there, to be honest, okay? Because I don't feel like that's fair that she's able to do that, and then the other girls have to get pummeled down to the ground, such a la Summer. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, let's really be fair here. Like, Rollie has a lot of audacity.
It's so weird to me because people be bumping their gums all day on this internet and be refusing to come to set. I cannot deal with this no more. I feel like we need new girls. I feel like we need some replacements. It's too much of nothing going on, but with the same people. Like, if Natalie don't start bringing in new, stop listening to, like, we're people. Like, if Natalie don't start bringing in new, I'm going to scream. Like, I'm literally, people that really been doing shit is like Ivory.
No! By the way, y'all, happy May. If y'all seeing this, I'm dropping this on the 1st, y'all. Okay, I'm pre-recording this while I'm dropping this on the 1st. Happy May, happy new month. Okay, we the quarter of the year, y'all. So get y'all hustle on, okay? No, y'all learn what I posted today, Rollie. All right. My whole thing is this: like, I noticed the pattern every time for the last few seasons, right? The season starts off really good and popping. Like the first 2 weeks of filming, it was something going on left and right, right? And then towards the middle, towards the end, the season kind of gets redundant and repetitive. And it's really because Zeus to me isn't learning their lesson and they're not bringing in newer girls towards the middle to the end of the season to make it pop. And I feel like that's what they need to start doing because that's the same thing that happened a little bit on Africa. That's the same thing that happened on chapter 1. And now it looks like it's happening on chapter 2. So that would be like the 3rd season in a row that they're not learning their lesson on what to do. Now, Rollie then suggests that they should bring in some more like Not As TV girls to kind of stir things up and make it more interesting. I do feel like Naj and Mel and Cash would be good replacements to bring on because here's my whole thing. If y'all bringing in outside of random people, why wouldn't it make sense to at least bring people that actually have a relationship with the rest of the cast instead of literally outsiders that some of them we never even heard of a day in our lives and they just coming around hitting up the cast or being friends with the cast and then able to get on. Okay, Naj being on Baddies and or Gone Wild is so long overdue. I know a lot of y'all don't like her, but it just makes sense for the show. Okay, I believe she has storyline already with Big Ivory. Her and Ivory are not the best of friends. Okay. And I believe she has another storyline too with ET. Her and ET, I believe they made up, but I don't think they're cool as of today. So that to me would be interesting to bring her along. Cash would just be pure comedy. But the way Cash mentality is, she wouldn't make it to filming. Straight up. Like, I'm gonna just say that. Like, she wouldn't make it to filming. Okay, but that would be good to have Cash on there, of course. Okay. Now, Pressure replied back to Rollie making these videos because Rollie been live, y'all. She been live with the Not STV girlies, giving her input on what the season, beefing with Tokyo, cloud chasing with Moses. You know what I'm saying? She's been, doing her ones online. Pressure replied back and said, time is up. Now they trying to recruit new, but hang it up, babe, and sit this one out. Many PCs for me. It's not organic. That's what happens when pressure is applied. Okay. And then she also continued to say, I thought a busted can of biscuits that can't get touched while on edge of reserve says something. Pig in a blanket ass get rolled up like the pig that you are. Y'all need to stop saying Rollie is leaking bacon. Okay. They're saying that Rollie over there leaking bacon juice all over the set. Okay. She is frying every scene that she is in. All you hear is every time that she comes around. Okay. There's this thing this season. It's a no touch list. It was on other seasons, of course, but it's really adamant this season because the girls are getting bruised up, like it's nobody's business. And Rollie is on that list, meaning do not touch her. She is not able to be touched because she is injured, basically like an injury reserve type of list, right? So this is why I'm saying that Rollie has like a lot of audacity because you are on that list. Okay, you're on that list.
Tavy been doing her shit like a motherfucker too. Tavy, Tasiki. Yeah, y'all gonna see. Y'all definitely gonna see. Everybody definitely lived up to themselves this season. Definitely Dolly. Dolly is the comedic relief and she's in the field. That woman is insanely crazy funny. When I tell you like she's gonna be saying and y'all gonna hear is like, what Dolly? Dolly is funny as fuck. But yeah, it's big legs. Yeah, like the show is gonna pop every episode. I feel like there's gonna be more dialogue. I feel like everybody got more, of a let me explain on why this is happening. Not y'all seeing on the internet and trying to figure out and piece it together. Like y'all actually gonna know why this shit happened. Diamond been doing her big one too. Diamond always do her big one. Diamond definitely always do her big one. Tavy.
Okay, now speaking of Dolly, her and Kokilla have been going at it as a recent, y'all. And y'all, this time the niggas got involved. So I found this funny because I remember seeing this video of the Dolly dude allegedly saying this. And I knew this would kind of come back to kind of bite her in the butt, to be honest. And I didn't talk about it because it didn't really matter. And also it didn't really have anything to do with nothing. But Kokilla's BD first was throwing some shots at Dolly saying that they're gonna book her and try to, I guess, line her up in some way, right? So Dolly got a whiff of this and her man ended up getting involved.
No gang, bitch. And we Dolly. We gonna book Dolly to our city. Soon as she pop out. Make her ass on go. All that talking.
Now, this the same dude that, Marissa was out here getting her door banged on for, just by the way, just a little FYI, okay? Now, Dolly's dude decided to chime in on all of this and basically wanted to go, big bank for big bank, okay? Started talking about his lifestyle, how he's able to provide a whole lot, saying that he got the big bank out here and, Kokilla and her mans, is basically brokies, okay? But then Kokilla kind of goes in for the kill and posts an old video that has a lot of people side-eyeing what he said.
The money he give y'all for that show, the little 200,000, I just bought a 2026 Maybach truck.
That little 200,000. Let me get some of that. Y'all see, y'all too rich for me. Y'all be saying little for the biggest amounts of money. When has 200,000 been a little bit? It's a little bit to y'all. It's a little bit to y'all. Let me hold that then. 200,000, man.
Cashed out on that bitch. So the money he gave y'all for that show, I spent this shit on a card. My money different.
Exactly.
Keep my name out y'all mouth, man. I don't even be seeing she don't get into this shit, that little boy shit. Like her baby daddy to me, he weird. You in whole beef. You can't me. Me gotta give you some money, bro. You signed to a label. A label can't buy me. I got millions for real out the streets, nigga. Talking about,
Period, honey.
which y'all about 9 mil.
Y'all hating that hoes. This how my husband pulls up and get his wife, y'all hoes ain't talking about nothing, bitch. The whole lineup is crazy. Y'all ain't got no money while y'all broke baby daddy. Speaking on the bitch. Exactly. Y'all side the dumbest way. I don't want.
You gotta show that out the flex on the
Yeah.
Open it though. That bitch Kold killer was saying her baby daddy. You can't fuck with me, little what?
Oh God.
Stop picking my wife up. You see what I'm saying? And I got my shooting with.
We ain't.
Okay. Am I the only one that's over their beef though? Like, I like Dolly. Killer, okay to me. But I'm over them beefing. I'm really over them beefing. Like I really am. This is why I didn't want all of them coming back next season because it's like it's so exhausting seeing them go at it because it's really not even that serious. Okay, it's really not. But no, let me stop lying. It did get serious when the kids got brought up and all that. So yeah, it is serious. Never mind. But y'all, but I'm still tired of hearing about them two going back and forth. I really am. Okay, it's becoming like Diamond and Natalie. It's becoming a Diamond and Natalie Jr. Them two going back and forth like Mel Ivory, drink my no cut, up you up type of deal. It's really becoming like that, slowly but surely. This is the video that Kokilla ended up posting as a reply back to what Dolly Mans was saying.
If it's a girl, if it's a boy, whatever I like, I'm
Ooh. And then she said, overly obsessed with me. Overly obsessed. Okay. You need to worry about having to another with your man and keep him and leave me alone, girl. We ain't even been into it. We're jealous. And they said, Dolly, this your husband, though. Okay. Ooh, I ain't gonna lie, Kokilla went in for the kill. All right. I'm just saying, I do find that coming to be very suspect. Now, I don't know if he was saying that to troll or if he was being dead ass serious. All right. Especially in the world nowadays, you never know. You never know. So, all right. Hey.
Man, all that bitch. Let's go 100K, 100K, 100K to a bitch croak over or a bitch die. Bitch, your baby daddy can't do that. Your mama can't do that. And bitch,
So let go.
See, my husband just told me stop.
So let go 100,000, 100,000. Somebody go broke.
Okay, well we on that, bitch. Show us where
y'all
it's
got some money.
Cap ass broke. Couple. From what I heard, y'all Ohio broke is a bitch, and I could drop the screenshots, but it's not giving it. Bitch, we will give y'all a job. Y'all need somewhere to work.
Okay, let me know if y'all exhausted over this beef as much as I am. Okay, now let's talk about the Now That's TV of things. Now, they're hosting these auditions Saturday called the Next Star auditions. Okay, they're looking for the next star, right? And they released the judges, and it was this whole big argument about the judges that got picked because a lot of the Now That's TV cast were very upset that it's a lot of newer cast members, I guess, on the judges panel. Not gonna lie, I agree with some of what they had to say because Ali, we don't even know him as an audience yet. You get what I'm saying? Like us as viewers, we're not familiar with him yet. So for him to be judging newer people that's trying to go on the network, that is a little diabolical to me. Like that to me is very diabolical to me. Like he ain't even did 2 shows yet. And it's like he judging. That's kind of crazy. That is crazy. So the OGs on the network, I get why they would feel the way that they feel because imagine you doing these shows back to back to back to back. And then they have an audition to bring new people on, and you are not selected, but somebody does one show and like they get put on to judge new people coming on as if they have so much experience on the network and have been through some of the stuff on the network. So I get that 100%. Even a little bit with Levi and even a little bit with Moses. That to me is like it's confusing to the brain of me. So I get exactly how they feel. Cash was in her feelings about it too, and she felt like she should have been picked on there. She said, I've been a star on Now That's TV. I have the right to feel how I feel. If I'm not fighting, they don't book me. And that's sad, simple. This was her replying back to Mumac because Mumac felt like the old Now That's TV people are too much in their feelings about, feeling entitled about being picked and stuff. She said they need to move around, new month in town. Y'all had y'all turn. just be happy for the next and keep it pushing. Okay, I get being happy for the next month, but I do see what they saying though. Like, I don't know. Ali is crazy. Okay, like when I saw that, I said, "Oh, oh." Okay, now apparently Rollie, y'all. Speaking of Rollie and the Not and Zeus crossover, she said she is down to either do a Bad Blood and or show up to Tokyo's reunion. So Tokyo's having like a dating show. So she says she is open to showing up to have that done. I'd rather a Bad Blood, to be honest. I'd rather a Bad Blood. That way we could get like a full-on conversation. Cause that confrontation is like long overdue. So I'd rather a Bad Blood be done.
I will be in Orlando with my me and Moses soon, so I just want y'all to.
Well, Tokyo just.
And it saddens me, Kelly. And what am
Okay, Rollie. I don't know. Something about Rollie, like clout chasing Moses, it's a little pathetic. Like, you a little too seasoned for that, Rollie. You are a little too seasoned for that to be clout chasing with Moses. Like, that's insane work when you really think about it.
Got Moses jumped.
I know. And the crazy thing is, one of the punks was my ex.
What? Yeah.
The one that I told. Yes, black.
Yep.
Wow.
On my couch.
Wow.
On my couch.
Oh,
Oh. It was this too.
Rollie. Oh.
Wow.
I still smell that ass.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Suck it. Suck it.
My whole thing is, Rollie, if you're doing that, that means that Moses would likely be into the same thing, especially after what Tokyo mentioned, and then pop on him. You know what I'm saying? That strap.
Definitely.
This is the thing with her.
And this is the same thing with Daisy as well. Once you encounter me, anytime anybody sees you or anything about you, they're going to remember you from me. So she hates me. It's been 5 years, y'all. Mind y'all. It's been 5 fucking years. 5 years. And this girl still hates me to this day. Anytime she do an interview, they ask her about me. That bitch want to look like me. She want to be like me. Mind you, we both was fat as when we first started. She went and got a tummy tuck right after COVID. Bitch was still working on her body. Girl, don't nobody if I wanted to look like you, don't you think I would have got a tummy tuck 5 years ago?
But Rollie, I'm gonna have to call you out, babes. You may not have had a tummy tuck 5 years ago, but you done had 8 surgeries plus some years ago. So what are you talking about? What? Huh? Who? Like, I'm so confused. Wait a minute, Rollie. Like, let's really be honest. Did we not watch Transforming Rollies?
I'm only there my 2 year, and the only reason why I did that shit, it ain't to look like a bad. I don't give a. I was way confident in my 350-pound body. Super confident. Everybody seen I was wearing tiny bras, everything. I didn't give a what nobody had to say about me. Ain't nobody got their body done to look like you. When I tell you this woman, any chance she gets in an interview or anything, she just mentions me, and I'm just sitting there watching it like, damn, this woman's still going. When I was both had to drop live. Mm-hmm. So she was still mad off that. So she went and casted my ex on her show, thinking that was gonna piss me off, honey. I left that nigga so down bad that nigga can't even afford a Cheerio out the bag. I guarantee you, hollering your phone because you still love him and you still care about him, and I'm about to put this tight ass pussy on him. It's gonna his whole body at me when I'm done.
Oh, that means we might not get Moses back. Okay, I'm just saying. Speaking of Rollie and Tokyo, it looks like we may be getting one more chance back. Y'all know Jocelyn and Lemmy Pepper had a bad falling out, and recently Stallionaire posted a throwback clip of One More Chance and said they thought it was over. Season 3 loading. Get your audition pics ready. Hashtag One More Chance. Hashtag Stallionaire. Hashtag Chance. Hashtag I'm back. So did Lemmy Pepper make up with Chance and now they're bringing back One More Chance? Okay. I do feel like Zeus dating shows give us a lot more entertainment lately as of baddies. So I'll be here for it, to be honest. Okay. Those dating shows really give us like a good key sometimes that we really do be needing. So I wouldn't be mad at it. All right. And I do feel like it's a little petty though, because she's not cool with Jocelyn and all that. All right. Now it looks like Jessica Dime is still upset about the 10K in the chain. For y'all that don't know, a lot of you new Not As TV fan watchers, Jessica Dime once upon a time had a show with Now That's TV, and it was called The Mint. And the purpose of the show was like a Jocelyn's Cabaret, but it was like a sort of like a Now That's TV version. And they were in the club and all of that. And at the end of the season, the winner was supposed to get 10K and a chain. But I don't know what happened. There was a lot of delays. And when it came to the reunion, that's when the person was supposed to get the 10K and a chain. Okay, I'm gonna make that clear. Don't forget 10K and what? The chain, right? They were supposed to get at the reunion, but then I guess the network decided they were going to do like a double reunion, make all the reunions together. But she felt like she deserved her reunion on her own. It was a bunch of delays. The fans started calling out Dime because they felt like she took the 10K in the chain and ran off with it. So since then, she did go live, which the live is still on my channel, exposed the whole network. She was very upset, basically pulled a Jocelyn, and decided to no longer continue working relationship with them. The show is no longer available on the network. If you were not around then, you just don't know what even I'm talking about, but that's why I had to break it down to the kid, okay? So she went on this podcast with Shay and she broke down her feelings towards them and talked about why the fallout even ended up happening, y'all. And I do feel like since Lemmy's no longer doing cabaret, it would to me be smart to do a mint. And the reason why is because one, that would piss Jocelyn the heck off. If he really wants to be petty, he could really be petty. It really pissed Jocelyn the heck off. Plus, it would be a placement for the cabaret because then that would replace the dancing type of show.
Now that's TV.
Right.
All the names in Now That's TV, I like a lot of them, but it wasn't like a big name that had trusted them with anything yet. And I felt like I trusted them with something that I really held dear.
Okay.
And I didn't want the men to come out to be a scrapping, fight down to the dog type of show. I knew it was gonna be drama because when you put women in one house, it's gonna be drama. But I never wanted drama to be altered or or
enhanced, like they
they told Ferrari to go jump on Tennessee because they was finna give Ferrari Young and the Reckless shoot. They was finna let her host it. I knew when he came to me and told me he wanted to put Ferrari on my show that he had ideas for Ferrari.
Okay.
But I'm not dumb. I've been doing this for a long time, Shay. But I said, okay, cool. I said, well, I'm gonna try to help. So I would ask her, does she want to host parties with me? I put on flyers, whatever I thought would be nice for her to get her name out there more. And I just feel like they thought they was.
Y'all, remember, for y'all that watched it, right? Remember when Jessica had read Ferrari that one time? She was just like, Ferrari, you think you a big bully, ain't you? Look at you. You can't even fight. And then when you swing, you got T-Rex arms, you can't even reach. You just pathetic. Yeah, if y'all was not around when that show dropped, like, oh my God, that show was pure comedy. I don't care what nobody say. I like the Mint. I like the Mint. It justice for the Mint and still justice for Bunny Bands. Okay, I really do like the Mint, and I really feel like it had its funny moments. And each girl that was on there was like had their own like different type of personality. Plus, that's where we got, the boo-boo on the floor situation.
Pulling a wool over my eyes when really my eyes been open the whole time, babe. I'm a team player. That's what I do. I help people just like I thought you was helping me. Wow. But it really wasn't you helping me. You was looking at me like you was pulling from me while I'm thinking we pulling together.
So he was trying to use you to help Ferrari.
I feel like he put her on my show for that, and he sabotaged my show by telling her to go jump Tennessee. They had them do that whole thing, put the ski mask on. They took them to the store to buy the ski mask. I didn't know they went to the store to buy a ski mask, and it's my show.
That is crazy.
And when I said like y'all did this and didn't tell me, that wasn't me saying it would have been okay if you told me. It's just I didn't know. I'm just letting the audience know. I didn't know anything. You know, they did this. It would, if they would have told me, everybody would have got cussed out, and they know that.
Everybody will. It was you because it's your
It's
show.
my show,
it's your
and I
name,
took a lot of heat for that. I took a lot of heat, and I was cool with it, even after all that. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
But then we go to the supposed to have a reunion. Supposed to give the winner of the show $10,000 in a chain.
Right.
They had me saying this all season. Don't forget to say what's at stake, Dime. Say it, say it, say it. Make sure you say it. But then when it come time to deliver it, you niggas is ghost.
They didn't give the money or the chain.
Wait, let me tell you the story. They wanted me to do the reunion in Miami with Tasha K with Deja Vu, a joint reunion. Okay. I don't move like that. I don't have nothing against Deja Vu and nobody on it, but why would I do a joint reunion? As viral as my show was, why would I do a joint reunion with another show? Why can't I just do my own?
To help them,
and that's fine. But not this. Right. I did it. I did enough helping. Who gonna help me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like, no, I don't agree with that. Then it was like, Tasha K gonna host it. I'm okay with Tasha K hosting, but it got to be just me and my reunion.
Right. I agree with that.
They didn't like that. Then they was like, I said, well, I said, well, let me just go. I was thinking about going on doing it. I said, well, y'all got the chain and the money, because I've been calling Wifey, because Wifey do my jewelry.
Right.
So I've been calling Wifey and asking him, have y'all ordered the chain? He don't see no order for no chain yet. Maybe like a couple of weeks before it was supposed to be done, he ended up putting in an order for a chain.
So they
wanted me to come to a reunion with no chain,
no money to give
money to get a winner and say who the winner was.
Hell no.
And look dumb.
And put all the blame on you, because everybody would have looked at it as if that was your idea.
Did, though, Shay. They let me get drugged. I feel like, because y'all knew people I stole. Y'all had people thinking y'all gave me the money and I didn't give it. I didn't give me no money. And when y'all did give me the chain from Wifey, I met the winner privately at Rashida restaurant and I gave her chain.
That's good.
But you niggas didn't give me the opportunity to give her chain, congratulate her, and let the world, or my people who was watching the show know she won. And I don't like that. I don't think that was good business. I think that was distasteful.
I agree.
And I didn't like it, and I let it go for a long time. And I kept hitting him up, like, are we gonna make this right? Ignore me. So finally, I just got on the internet and I had to clear my name. Good. I don't usually do it like that. For you. I like to see people in person and get it cracking.
Yeah.
But I ain't on it no more. I got 2 kids.
A husband to
go home to.
A business to run.
And my husband, I ain't even finna let him get his hands dirty with you.
Wow.
Just to be honest.
Wow.
Because you rotten.
That's bad, bitch.
Shay, a host, she said, wow. Okay. I do remember when this went down, and I did feel bad for Dime, only because, like, this was around the time, not as if it wasn't new, but it was like newer a little bit, I guess. So I feel like it was a lot of miscommunication with that whole situation. And I do feel like the show had like a whole lot of potential just because it did involve dancers. So we don't have a lot of shows that involve like strippers and dancers like in general. So that's what made it like unique from the other shows, because they weren't just in an Airbnb fighting about a group chat. Like they actually had some parts where they talked about stripping stuff, hygiene, all that stuff. So it was actually funny. So let me know what y'all think down below. And would y'all want to see the Mint on the Zeus Network? Okay. One last thing, y'all do. Y'all be meaning for me to talk about this, but niggas like him bother me so much. Like, cause I was talking to my Discord about this. Like, when what I realized about the internet, y'all make like the most ignorant, foolish, bummiest niggas famous with clout. It's never the ones with talent. You know what I'm saying? It's always like niggas like this. Like the Queen Op type of girls, Duke type of niggas. Like those are the type of girls that y'all boost and y'all make them like popping. It's like you either gotta be a little bit of a slay, you gotta be a little bit of a bum, and you gotta be a little bit, just garbage. All the 3 combined, if you got a little bit of that, boom, you got it. You know what I'm saying? But he recently went online, he did a whole rant about the LGBT community and talked about F the homos. If y'all want to keep calling me homeless, y'all too, we gonna burn. But I know I like girls. but never should have been kind to any of y'all. Y'all got me on my Charleston White-ish. Notice I said F the LGBTQ and they all crying for attention. F y'all. Y'all are homophobic homos. Me when y'all got the issue. How homophobic homos transphobic trannies. F the LGBTQ. Now, this is the same man, y'all, that literally is working with a company called Pleasure You, which is a company that produces gay corn, and then literally lets a big man with a glove, you know, a big man with a glove, jack other men around him, and he's standing around, talking his pole. I just don't get how you could do that and have all of this to say. I'm not gonna play the video because he's just ignorant. I don't get how you have all that to say. These are the type of dudes that people need to be, and women need to be very aware, like weary of, because you can't go around saying all of this and then you working for a company like that. Togging, literally, because that's what he does under a gay man's company. It just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't equate. Okay, it's giving insecure. It's giving you want to do it publicly and you're ashamed. You're scared. Okay. Now that TV bring him back constantly never makes sense to me. I don't think he's any form of entertainment. I just feel like he's like a walking David. And I'm talking about the artist. Okay. Anyways, let me know what y'all think down below about this video. And we have babies.